Hey there guys, what's going on? It's your boy GTA Capone. Welcome to another Capone's Flight Empire. And yeah, let's get into this. So I've just loaded up the sim, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and we can see that I've lost 2,840 credits in passive income. That's because we are actually being charged for the insurance for the passive income, but we're not actually flying. And the reason why is because we only have one aircraft. So if we go to our company, which is Capone Sky Tours, and we only have one aircraft, which means we don't have, well, what we need to do is we need to have two aircraft, and then we're able to activate the crew feature, which allows us to then allow the planes to be used while we're not flying. So that's the mission from now. We're going to try and make enough money to actually buy a second craft.
The sun was just beginning to crest over the horizon, casting a golden glow on the tarmac at Kenley Aerodrome. The crisp morning air carried the faint hum of distant traffic and the occasional chirp of birds. Capone, dressed in his pilot's uniform and a navy blue cap, methodically circled the Cessna 172 Skyhawk parked neatly in its bay. His trained eyes scanned the aircraft with precision, checking the integrity of the wings, fuel levels, and tire pressure. Every detail mattered. This wasn't just another flight. It was an experience, a memory in the making. As he completed the external checks, the clear skies above promised ideal flying conditions. Capone's breath fogged momentarily as he exhaled, taking in the serenity of the moment. The morning temperature hovered at 59 degrees Fahrenheit, brisk yet refreshing. With a final tug on the propeller, ensuring its security, he climbed into the cockpit.
Malakia, initiate boarding.
Roger that.
Switching on the avionics, Capone made a brief radio call to invite his passengers, Laura Treadaway and her young daughter, also named Laura, to approach the aircraft. Laura, the mother, exhibited a calm yet heartfelt smile, savoring the joy this trip would bring to her daughter. Young Laura's energy was palpable. She couldn't stop peering out of the window, anticipation radiating from every bounce in her seat. With a practiced hand, Capone started the engine. The gentle hum turned into a confident roar, the vibrations resonating through the cockpit.
Captain, you ready? Sure feels like the perfect day for a tour, right? On board, you're taking Laura and her daughter for a sightseeing tour over Warlingham. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain, let's make this flight one to remember for everyone.
Once seated and buckled in, Capone noted the mix of emotions in his passengers.
Echo Golf Kilo November traffic Cessna Golf. Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Bravo is taxiing to runway 20.
Laura, the mother, exhibited a calm yet heartfelt smile, savoring the joy this trip would bring to her daughter.
Hi. Thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Laura.
Hey there, my name's Laura. Very happy to fly with you. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. You're going to make our day.
As the Cessna rolled gently across the tarmac, the mother and daughter exchanged a glance, one filled with a shared sense of wonder and connection.
Echo Golf, Kilo November Traffic Cessna Golf. Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Bravo, taking off runway 20 departure to the north.
As you know, I'm really anxious about this flight, Captain.
At the threshold of the runway, Capone paused. The morning light illuminated the path ahead, and the horizon seemed to beckon. After a moment to ensure all systems were go, he eased the throttle forward. Cessna picked up speed, the ground beneath it blurring until the moment of liftoff.
Something tells me I'll find out if I'm ready soon enough. It's quite all right, actually.
The plane ascended gracefully into the blue, leaving the earth below to grow smaller and more picturesque with every passing second.
Everyone's going to be so jealous when I tell them about this flight. I like the way you multitask, Captain. Talking on the radio while flying the aircraft. It's impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Little Fairleigh Green.
The first landmark of the tour, Little Fairleigh Green, came into view like a painter's masterpiece. The patchwork of lush green fields and charming cottages seemed to float under the wisps of morning clouds. Capone gently tilted the plane for optimal viewing, ensuring his guests could fully appreciate the sight. Young Laura's laughter filled the cabin as she pointed out a tiny figure walking a dog far below.
What an aerial visit. Get ready, here come some crazy photos.
Her mother leaned closer to the window, taking in the beauty with a quiet awe, likely imagining the stories woven into the village's history.
Look at that!
Next, they flew toward Croham Hurst, a verdant hill that stood as a guardian of the surrounding countryside. The dense forest canopy appeared like a green velvet quilt from above, with rays of sunlight piercing through in golden streaks. Capone's steady hand on the yoke ensured a smooth pass, giving the Treadaways ample time to marvel at the prehistoric beauty of the area. Little Laura, now quieter, seemed mesmerized by the way the shadows danced among the trees. Her mother's eyes glistened, perhaps reflecting on the natural beauty and the rare opportunity to see it from such a unique perspective.
No words. Just memories. The size of the landmarks is so different than from the air. They feel close enough to touch. I never imagined seeing something like this from the ground. And finally, the Chipstead Golf Club.
The final stop on the tour was Chipstead Golf Club. Its perfectly manicured greens and winding fairways created an intricate tapestry of geometry and nature.
We're losing all the details. Closer would be better.
A few early golfers waved as the plane passed overhead, tiny specks in a sprawling landscape of emerald. Young Laura waved back enthusiastically, her cheeks flushed with excitement. Her mother chuckled softly, her heart full from witnessing her daughter's joy.
I'm talking, but I'm at a loss for words.
Capone circled the golf club once more, before setting a course back to Kenley Aerodrome. The flight's journey had been as smooth as the weather, and the Cessna seemed to glide effortlessly against the backdrop of endless sky.
Traffic Cessna Golf. Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Bravo 3 miles, west 1800. Ford inbound to land runway 20.
Definitely a bucket list moment for me.
As they approached the airport, Capone guided the plane into the traffic pattern. The sequence of turns and adjustments came naturally to him, a ballet of precision in the air. Below, the familiar layout of Kenley Aerodrome came into focus, the runway a welcoming path home.
Echo Golf Kilo November traffic Cessna Golf. Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Bravo is on final runway 20 to land.
With a gentle descent, the Cessna's wheels kissed the tarmac, rolling to a graceful stop. The passengers applauded lightly, their expressions a mixture of exhilaration and gratitude. For Capone, this flight was more than a job. It was a privilege to create memories that his guests would treasure forever. Another successful chapter in Capone's flight empire had been written, with the promise of many more to come.
Echo Golf Kilo November traffic Cessna Golf. Juliet Charlie Foxtrot Bravo is taxiing to parking.
Hey guys, welcome home. So Laura, ready for another round?
What an exciting ride.
Loved it. Thanks.
I can see why the clients are happy. You offered them great memories. Definitely something to repeat.